Hello. Ah, you got editing to do. There is also that command. I'll be using it later for stuff, but yeah. I am working on my bot, but not today on stream. Because I'm actually not sure how to properly censor the display of StreamerBot so that I don't end up just setting myself up for being completely overwhelmed with stuff. Hopefully you're doing alright, Mr. Gablin. I has coffee now. I'm doing slightly better. I wish it was a show-off thing, but that is probably the easiest command to make. It was me learning how to make it respond to chat commands specifically. Okay. Pop that open, you'll hear it pop a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna do some Final Fantasy VI. Might do some art stuff in a little bit. Depends on how I feel after the coffee. It's also gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, because I have way too hot to eat food. Okie dokie. That doesn't look like my normal party, does it? That's because it's not. That's because they were being worked on, ever so slightly. Question is, do I bring him along with to continue working on the Cursed Shield? I might. We're not heading anywhere too dangerous, are we? Besides Kefka's freaking cult tower. I forget what the other one we're getting is. Okay. If I understood what you were trying to say, yes, we will change party members. I am not going into dangerous areas with this. Okay, so we need to learn his blitz, so he's coming with. We need to learn spells on you. You. And you. So we could just let Cyan tag along instead of you. Sure, why not? I need to kill 256 groups of enemies. But yeah, I've only killed like 250. No, I've killed maybe 30. Okay, Esper-wise, she needs what still? Tri-Talk, definitely. You were working on Life 3, which means it was either Phoenix. Actually, that definitely is Phoenix. But we'll leave you on Toronto since he's currently working on Phoenix himself. And you have Doom to learn. Just Shoat. It's sad that I still remember that Shoat after all these years. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, someone else has Phoenix on. That's fine. I can actually swap them off of it. Life 3 is way more important. So, I know we have Strago's friend. We will actually probably swap out Cyan for that. Just so we can put Strago in that spot. In fact, we probably should just put Strago in. Just go do that first. Change party members, yes. I literally did just wake up. I woke up, threw some crap in the microwave, and came back. Oh, lordy. Let's go with... No. Reason we're not bringing Cyan with for anything real serious is he has a 60-second death timer. because we're working on the cursed shield with him. That can end poorly. Could also bring Umaru with, just to level everything up. You may notice, hey, everyone's getting further apart in levels. That's because the leveling thing in this, if they leave your party and go do their own thing and come back, they go by your average level. Or if their level's higher, they just stay there. Whereas if you already have them and they're just sitting in your ship, they don't gain experience. So, see, Setzer hasn't gained any experience this entire time. He's going to be relatively strong at the end if I get my grinding done. But for now, he's level 28 and a complete pushover. Because he hasn't been in any of our fights. Was it down here? Yeah, it was. Let's go ahead and save it. I forget how you're supposed to know too much about this. But I forgot to unequip everybody again because it puts you on the surface instead of down below deck where you can actually get it unequipped. There we go. Now I can re-equip everybody when we get down on Earth. And I am anti-hydrating, actually, but not. Because coffee is not a hydrating drink. It's a dehydrating drink. It's a diuretic. It's right up there with tea. Oh, shit, we're naked. I was not expecting to get hit at the first step off. Bloom shell, magic. Let's go with... I forget what you guys are weak against. 3? Go with a X Zone. Yeah, we're having to use all spells here, because... Yeah. We'll go with a Fire 3. Yeah, she doesn't even have anything equipped. We need to get rid of them, because they will, yeah, hurt a little bit. That was way more just single target damage than we needed. Or clean sweep. And yeah, we're going to use a tent. So not a big deal if... Ouch. Oh, that just completely negated him. So they'll be stopped for a little while, which kind of sucks. Go away, you fools. But yes, I am trying to stream on schedule. Even if I come in sliding sideways because it was an entire night of fireworks or firearms. Okay. Relics. Actually, let's do... Yeah, we'll do relics first. You are going to go with... ribbon... and beads. And then equipment-wise... gonna be Ragnarok. Aegis Shield. Probably Bard's Hat. And Minerva. and that gives her fairly extreme defense. You are going to be going with the capture thing. Where is it? Thief glove, sneak ring. All the way down here at the bottom. That's going to give you wing edge. Do we go for a force shield on him? She's on Aegis. Force shield gives us no real bonus to physical evasion, but it does give us magic evasion. So we can kind of like balance it out like that, or we can go Bard's Hat and just go a bit more extreme on the magic resistance. I think we go Green Beret. And Force Armor. You know what? Actually, we're going to go like that. 99%, 92%. He lacks the physical evasion of her, but that's fine. Him, he's going to go with some kind of vigor boost, probably. No, you'll go with a ribbon and running shoes. Which means we go with... what weapon? A scimitar. Because that can insta-kill. And one of the elemental shields. I don't know what element this guy is, which can be a problem. Do I still have that browser window open? Yes. So let's go back. I'm gonna for Ebots Rock, okay. This guy's element is going to be... God, the encounters here are awful, by the way. And yeah, the last two ones we're gonna get are gonna be beating all the dragons. Yeah, that's gonna be the last ones we get. Because Crusader's the last one we have left to find. That has Meltdown and Meteor. Meltdown we might not actually see. So that might be a thing. So, Ebots Rock. Where is that hiding? It's Strago. There it is. What element is this guy? He's undead. And they do Grand Delta. Do I actually want to bother learning Grand Delta? I think we don't worry about Grand Delta. Just in general. Just to make life easier on me. Okay. I think the rest of them are just going to be, yeah, just a regular pain in the ass dudes. Of course, they only have 3,500 life. So they might be worth just, maybe, we'll think about going for it. Let's go for the Thunder Shield on you. Green Beret, yes, just for more life, and Red Jacket, I think. Next one for you? Genji Armor. And I think I might end up needing to do a force setup on you. I just don't remember which, if he has any armors that can boost his... Yeah, he doesn't. So I don't think we can get him nearly as high as anybody else on the evasion thing, so maybe don't keep him. We'll go with Magus Rod for the boosted magic damage. And a Thunder Shield for at least some magic block. Only 50-something%, so chances are he will get hit. Because, you know how percents work in game. Even though it's more than 50%, you're not actually getting the coin flip. So Esper-wise, she is staying on Tritalk. He's staying on Tarato. You were working on Drain? No, you're working on Mr. Palador over here. And you were working on, I think, Phoenix. Yeah. He was learning how to heal. Old man healer. Of course, he has Pearl Wind. So that's, or White Wind, or depending on which game you were introduced to this in. So he can heal. He has a very strong heal, but it's based on his life. So it gets much stronger the higher level he is. Okay, we don't want to save there. We want to use a tent. As you notice, our mana is actually getting to a reasonable level. Good thing. We also have a ton of gold that I need to spend. I also need to check out one more thing. Streams? Yeah, it works. I had to check that the stream announcement came through the way I was expecting. Not ideal, but it's fine. I'll fiddle with it between now and next stream. Because I'll actually have some time, because, you know, days off. Like I said, though, I am going to be trying to get onto a regular schedule. Okay. So straight up, pressure plate A. Okay, this will teleport you to another area. This guy wants coral. I'm hungry. Hungry. Feed me. Otherwise, I won't let you buy. Do I have any? Sure, I don't have any. You must have more than one of those. But yeah, he demands coral. Need to feed it 22 corals. All at once, before it will let you pass. If you feed him some, but not 22, he'll just eat them all and demand more. Don't have any right now. Almost every room has at least one chest containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coral pieces. I probably should have brought Mog with so he just wouldn't get random encounters. There's 5. We have to keep track of this, is what sucks. I don't think there's additional chests in here. I think it's 1 per area. I need to double check that. I'm paranoid about missing some of them. Opinioncus. Let's go with... Yeah, let's get ourselves set up with you. Tools, Noise Blaster, Capture. And let's see if that actually works on them before we start attacking them. And that's a Warp Stone. Yay. And yes, we are floating for a reason. Should be relatively easy to handle the enemies in here if I remember correctly, but it's been a while. Down he goes. I'm starting to feel the caffeine slowly trickling into its system. Okay, there's 5 pieces of coral. So we have 10. Don't want to get into too many random fights. We have 10. I need to just remember that number 10. Now I might end up switching him off of capture, just because these guys are going to be a pain in the butt if we don't. I am totally surprised he blocked that. And if we just go straight damage, we can beat him up. We're fine. We're not even technically over leveled yet. You're not really like end game strong until you're above level 40 usually. Okay. There's 12. Just wander down here, look for chests. And it's a random teleport, unfortunately, if I remember correctly. That's 15. That is 20. So we just need 2 more. Oh, it's a save spot. Nice. We're at 20. We need 2 more. I don't think it shows how many we have in this version of the game. I think it just shows Coral. I think in later versions it shows the count. Because this is only the PlayStation 1 version. Yeah, it just shows, yeah, that we have Coral. We need 2 more. I do think the chests reset whenever we teleport past them. And I don't think Noise Blaster works entirely on these guys. We're going to try it anyway. My guess was right. The undead little monk guy couldn't be turned. That means the undead monk guy gets murdered. Makes me happy. Got another warp stone. Hey, it's better than having to use up mana, I guess, but I don't really use either one very often. It just feels a bit cheesy to me. Okay. Now teleport me out of here, please. This ladder is going to be captured. Oh, yikes. That might... No, that didn't hurt. Yeah, just go for a fight. Drill. And yeah, we'll just fight the rest of them. I'm trying to debate who I want to do the Colosseum stuff with as well. Trying to think who would probably be the strongest. I could just set up someone in like heavy tank mode. But it's not something that's going to be happening right away. So there's 21. Give me 22. No, there's not a map of the side rooms it generates. Unfortunately. Nope. Not ready for him yet. If we only give him 21, there's 22. So we are ready to encounter him again. So when we see a button, we use a button. Ah! Damn them! Oh no. This actually could be bad, because now we have non... Yeah, you get to Noise Blast. I'm really surprised we're blocking as frequently as we are. I guess we're getting that little bit of luck. You guys gonna choke each other? Yep. Yes, they are. Tools. Let's go with a drill. Yeah, they're not really that strong. Kinda has me worried that I might have put this off a little too long. Yeah, we're gonna nuke all of his little friends. We're gonna get Grand Delta'd. We're gonna hate it. We're gonna get Grand Delta'd. This should put us... Oh, okay. Just in case I miscounted. You have any? Sure. Munch, munch. Is that enough? What a feast! I'm stuffed completely full. Okay, go away then. Oh yeah, you want to pass through here, right? Just to be on the safe side. Just in case we go completely derp. That's Hydon! Yep. That is the guy you were supposed to be hunting. We found him! Yes. And the Hydonites. So what we want is one of our good AoE characters. I am seriously surprised that hit her, because she has 99% magic block. Okay, so you are gonna run Quake. And not Doom. Doom is something else. And we are going to antidote you. That should kill off all but... Oh no, that there were two that didn't kill off. Damn. Fight you. Magic, cure 2. Try and capture something from it. Oh, it doesn't have anything. That's fine. He has one useful item we can steal, but it's a rare drop. So let's try and do that. Magic and cure 2. Here comes Grand Delta. And we need Strago alive at the end of it. Item. Yeah, he didn't have the rare drop. That sucks. But this is the only place you can learn it. We might as well have tried for it. This dude's undead. He's relatively easy to... When in doubt, cheese it out. Yay. Now that he had some more damage spells as well. We'll probably never use that. I have to tell Gung Ho he is avenged. I do find it weird that they make a point of saying that he has to be alone, but it absolutely does not freaking matter. It makes no sense to me that he wouldn't show up if you weren't alone, but yeah, then it just goes to that. Okay, for the Colosseum. I'm just trying to think if there's anything in particular that we want to be going for. Gung Ho. Gung Ho, he's dead probably, isn't he? No? What's all the hullabaloo? I defeated Hydon. You what? You're lying! Lying! No, he's not. He really defeated Hydon. If I didn't know better, I'd say that Hydon wasn't my only enemy. I don't believe this. This has to be a joke. By the way, how are your wounds healing? Oh, they're fine. I have a feeling he wasn't as wounded as he thought he was. That evening. There I was, in a cave that seemed endless. Then before I knew it, Hydon appeared. I stared Hydon straight in the eye, lifted my staff, and let him have it. Kapow! Thwack! Crash! I wanted to show my enemy the true meaning of the word hero. And then you tell about how the other people in your party actually did all the work. What happened to Grandpa? Finally, he nodded off. However, let him be. He's nice and quiet. Now, about my wounds. Wait, first let me thank you. You gave Grandpa a reason to go and defeat something that had tormented him for decades. Even if you were faking, that creature meant business. What a granddaughter he's raised. Yep, and what a terrible actor you are. Only Strago could have been taken in by that performance. What the? I forget what she runs off to do. Yeah, I mean, we should have the party back. Yep. The other place we need to go is that infernal tower. I forget the gimmick of the tower. I mean, we do have other things we need to do. We need to do Colosseum. We need to do Kefka's tower. We have more stuff to do. It's just a matter of... what is the mechanic of this place? There's some good stuff to get there. Talk to 3 guys left at the tower. One will offer information for a low price of a... yeah, save your money. He'll just tell you there's an ancient castle loaded with blah, blah, blah. Guy in the weapons shop in Narsh? Oh, yeah. Place works a little differently. Yeah, we've already done that. You'll only be allowed to use magic, so no attacking, sketching, stealing, lures, rages, etc. Morrow does what he wants. I love how it says that. Anywho, let's go ahead and prep for that. Yeah, there's Cactrots in south of Miranda we could go and farm. I might actually end up doing that off screen. They're a bit more of a pain in the ass than the Zozo farming I was doing, but it's fine. First things first, we want tinctures, because this is magic only is the gimmick of this place. I thought there was one. I was pretty sure it was magic only, but I don't remember too much beyond that. So yeah, we want 99 tinctures. Go ahead and get ourselves 3 more tents. And a sleeping bag. I think we spend more on rods. Do we have life 3? I think she does. Yeah, she has life 3. He almost has it, but they're the only 2. He's working on it, though. Yeah, only reason he doesn't have it is because he's working on that. We do have life 2. That said, I think we switch to Mog instead of Strago. Actually, Mog instead of Edgar, maybe. Yeah, that might be the better pick. Because he is the weakest on mana, and he is the weakest spellcaster out of the 4. Yeah, I think we'll go Mog. Mog because he can equip the Moogle Charm. And I can always come back and fight stuff in there. And there's a ton of floors, so that will get really, really annoying after a while. Because most of the enemies here have like things like insta-kills. They have like yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that have instant kills. They don't have anything I want to learn from them lore-wise. They don't have anything I really want to steal from them. They just have ethers. There is one here that I want to do, which I might take the charm off to try and fight. And that's going to be the level 80 magics. They have Banish, Death, and Break, all three of which are basically essentially auto kills, which is a pain in the butt, but they have Ribbon. So that might be something I come and farm later if I'm really feeling like I need it. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna get... How many of these can I afford? I can afford like 20, yeah. I'm gonna get 10. We'll get one more Doom Dart. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a bunch of Ninja Stars and Shurikens. And that's enough of both of those. That we don't have to worry about anything anymore. And I need to look up a chart on the Coliseum gambling to see if there's anything I want. Because, frankly, guides and stuff will just show you what their preferred setup is. And usually it's the good stuff, but you have to go through like 4 or 5 different charts to find the stuff that you're looking for. Whereas if you just have the big chart, it's like not as big of a deal. Yeah, don't buy any armor from there. I think that is all we need. We do have some gold earrings in case we need it. We shouldn't need it for this if we have Mog. And we can just wander around and grab the chest that we want. And the one boss fight in here is going to be... I think there's only one boss fight in there. Yeah, it's the Holy Dragon is in there, which is a thing to deal with. It'll get us the Holy Lance. There's Force Armor. Yeah, and it's literally just a fight at the top. Because we have to fight the Magic Master. There's a few ways to beat him without being killed by the ultimate spell that he'll use as he croaks. I think we need to be using Vanish and... Yeah, we'll get Reflex. Then we either Vanish him and X-Zone him. Or we Berserk him. Because the other method is basically we end up doing Osmosis on him. Absorb all his mana. Just waste all of our mana casting random crap. And then drain him so he can't cast Ultima at the end. Don't think we need... Actually, we'll get 4 of those. They're just good to have around. Barrier Ring, no. Barrier Ring, no. I thought there was one that gave us Shell, just naturally. I know we have the Wall Ring, which gives us Reflect. But yeah, we have decent amount of gear. We can mess around with stuff. We can make one party whenever we get to Kefka's Tower be the no encounter party as well. Thanks to Mog. It'll probably be like the backup characters that go with Mog and just have to deal with one big enemy. And sorry, I am eating breakfast while doing my stream. Gotta multitask, damn it. It is part of life. How else am I going to get my script done today as well? Yeah. I have a few scripts in the works, none of them done. Okay. Oh, we wanted Moogle Power. Because the Moogle Charm keeps us from having to encounter stuff today. That is one nice thing about Mog. While he's not exactly the strongest character, he has, like, his Dragoon setup is strong. with the Holy Lance and stuff. Move the hell out of the way. Actually, don't do a thing yet. We need to swap first. But what's the thing about Mog? He can be a strong physical fighter with the Dragoon setup. But he's just generally a utility character more than an actual, like, this is my main party character. Bah, bah, bah. I almost would never recommend using him in the final battle until way later down the line. Because you want your stronger units able to just wreck face. Okay, unequip those not in the party. That means that just Mog needs equipment. Terra, you are... Move. Also, fun fact, I was watching a speedrun the other night of this. You can actually get Terra in Celeste colors if you glitch the game. And you end up with a party just full of Terras. And the ending just full of Terras. But it requires glitching a bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's see. You are going to need Google Charm. Where are you hiding? There it is. And there's no reason to... I don't think we can steal whenever we're up at the very top. I know he's got items on him, but I think they only know about that because, well, people have hacked the thing. Got Moogle Charm, Ribbon. Actually, no, we'll go with Wall Rings. You did not have any relics equipped. You are going to go with Wall Ring and Ribbon as well. Yeah, I didn't have any relics on him. You can't steal or attack in here, so I'm going to go with Wall Ring instead of that. And I think you stay on... really is tempting to just give her a Wall Ring instead of a Ribbon. I think we will. There is a dragon fight in here, but it's not a big deal. We'll just treat it the same way we treat the other ones. The dragon fight, if memory serves, is just the Holy Dragon. Yeah, it's just the Holy Dragon. Holy Dragon, not too scary. Wall Rings will help us against it. Where's my last one? There it is. Need to unequip the people not in the party. I think I already did, but I'm paranoid that I forgot. It's part of life. Those not now in the party. Thankfully, Terra did not move immediately back in our way again. Okay. So we're looking okay there. Skill-wise, we're not going to get too many magic points on this one, but I might as well have you on something. You are learning what? X-Zone. That is Fenrir. We're in a good spot. Okay. I don't think there's any lures that we can get here. And yes, liftoff. And immediately land, even though it shoves us down a little bit each time we take off. Boop. I know there's a hidden treasure in here as well. But also a lot of freaking walking. Okay, so it's next to... second door, okay. Let's go ahead and save, just to be on the safe side. Boop and a boop. And I do need to level up Setzer. Fun fact, normally I have Setzer in my main party. Because I don't steal as much whenever I'm playing just for myself. So I end up with him instead of Locke. Okay, we don't need to talk to the guys on the left. We can. There's something atop it. You can only use magic attacks inside, so unless your magic's strong, you'll never make it to the top. Nope. No use talking to them. They've sold their hearts to Kefka. All they do is mope around thinking of him. And they will walk right through you. One thing we don't do. Treasure. And yes, it is a long ass walk. Just to give you some scale. I forget. We'll just go in every door. I know there's one extra treasure zone. Yep, safety bit. I think that's the one I was thinking of that casts... Yeah, let's go ahead and just double check. Or it might be the one that protects from status effects. Or instant death, something like that. Safety bit should be there. Protect from mortal... Yeah, it protects from death. The death! It's fine. Okay, so we get the safety bit, and it says... Check there. Okay, yeah. And that's going to reveal the second door. I think? Yeah. I do like that they have like these world affecting buttons. And that is the last tool for Mr. Happy. It's actually a strong one. So we do want it. And yeah, we'll eventually reach another door next Tuesday. Long journey up the big spiraling tower of Kefka worshippers. Okay, so there should be another door on this one. There it is. Can you imagine this with encounters every about 5 steps? That's what this is without Mog. Even with like the charm bangle and everything, it is this. But every 5 steps you have enemies that can insta-kill you. It's a slog. Thankfully, there are mechanics to actually help us, and he's not even equipped with anything. Damn it. Let's go with Radius. Do we go with Genji Shield on you? Or is it better for you? It's better for you. So you'll go with Thunder Shield, because I don't think you have any more elemental spells to learn from those. Bard's Hat. Sure, Gaia Gear. Get ourselves a bit of a float going. Yeah, we could cheese things, we can fight things directly. But it's easier to just not encounter things at all. So we don't have to deal with the god-awful mechanics. So that's chest 3. Okay. Yeah, and there's going to be a door on here for an item. I forget how many floors there are. If you guys actually want to sit there and count them all, that's awesome. You can try and spoil me on it if you'd like. We've got the Holy Dragon there. I am going to... Oh, no, we're going to encounter it before I can get a quick save in. It's fine. We were only down at the bottom of the tower when we quick saved last. So we have Reflect on. As you can see, we encounter the mechanic here. Let's go with... I don't think Holy's going to hurt him. Yeah, let's go with Vanish. Vanish on him and X-Zone. Actually, we'll just do a Vanish Doom. Easy mode. We cannot steal from him, unfortunately. I don't think even Go-Go can. And we will need to restore Strago's float. I forgot they had that. If that's technically a reaction or if that was just their normal attack. Thought we were supposed to get a Holy Lance from that. There we are. That works. But anyway, the Holy Lance, or Pearl Lance, depending on what you want to call it. Pretty good little weapon. Gradius is pretty strong as well. But it's not too deadly. Now we only have 2 dragons left. They are the ones in Kefka's tower. So many freaking floors. But yeah, I remember going through this without Mog. Like my first 2 playthroughs. Holy hell. Because that was back before guides were readily available. You had to go download them off of GameFAQs back in the day. Speaking of which, for a while there, I was actually posting my videos to GameFAQs, and there is still traffic that goes through there looking for reviews. Go figure on that one. I think it's kind of neat. But unfortunately, it has been completely brushed under the rug by... oh, God, I forget who bought them. It is GameSpot. Yeah, they were completely just brushed under the rug by that. Which is kind of irritating. Yeah, we don't need 119% magic block. It's not necessary. So that is treasure number... we've gotten 1, 2... there's 6 treasures in here if memory serves. Yeah, there's 6 chests. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... yeah, we have 1 more. We have Soul of not Offering. Offering's the X attack. We have the Economizer, I believe is what it is. Okay. This one I definitely want to do that with. And we're going to have to fight on our way out. What's the gem box? Where is the Economizer at? I know it's something I want. Economizer. Oh, I remember what they're from the damn dinosaurs. Yeah. But you have to use, I believe... yeah, I think you actually have to use a particular kind of setup for it. I might have to look that one up and actually get my brain around it again. But economizers are the best thing for us. Okay. Now we have Gem Box, which is nice. I don't know who I'm going to end up equipping it on. Because it's not really that important just yet. I'll show you guys what it does, though. All the way down here. Where you hiding at? There it is. Changes magic into X magic. Yeah, it's not worth it to lose the gem box for it. Gem box is the main reason you'd want it. How's it going, Whomping? Moogle. Life treating you well? Yeah. There are certain items I just won't gamble away. Once we get the Paladin Shield, I won't gamble that away because that's going to be our only way of getting Ultima. I like our Ragnarok right now. There is a better weapon you can get by gambling it. Yeah. Come on. Slow man. If my memory serves, I think this is supposedly the mage in Doma? Not in Doma, in the ancient castle. Sorry, Doma brain. He can't do anything to us. Let's go ahead and go. Do we do this I think we do the X zone trick. I don't know if we're going to survive this. Oh, he can't be vanished. Okay, so I guess we berserk you. Except you don't have that. And I don't think he can be muted, can he? It's been ages. We also have re-raise, but we all have reflect on us, so it's not going to work out too well. I should have unequipped stuff now that I think about it. Yeah, I need to quick load. Yeah, I always forget that he can't be vanished. Can't use that trick on everything. Okay, because I know that he casts Ultima when he dies. That's one reason. I was like, oh, I'll just vanish next zone him, and then I was like, no. So equipment-wise, she's going to lose the wall ring. Because she can just block everything anyway. Question is, what do I want to put on her instead of it? Yeah, sure, we'll just go with Gem Box. Why not? And the rest of them... If we go the Berserk route, we can just go invisible and have everybody off of the wall rings. And just have everyone vanish themselves. I think that might be what we do. Relic. Me being lazy, not taking off the sneak ring. Okay, so good blocks. You're gonna go for the... a double ribbon. No, I want... I know I have it. And that'll work. And you're gonna stay on that and... ribbon. Yeah, she's the only one without ribbon, but it's fine. I think that's where we want it. Yeah. And yes, this is the PlayStation version, so it takes forever. I know that pisses some people off, but I actually prefer this version. I don't know why. Besides the cinematics and the fact that you can actually have a sort of like art gallery afterwards. Speaking of which, we have the art gallery that is my coffee. No, we are not going to return the treasure. And he's going to take his sweet-ass time walking up here. The reason I don't quick save it during that animation so we don't have to walk through it is in case I mess something up. Ouch. I mean, that works. Okay, so we need to berserk you. X magic. Banish you. Banish you. Don't think you have vanish yet. No, you do not. Smos. We do have rasp as well, so... I thought both of them had vanish. I guess not. We'll go ahead and have them both osmos. We only have a couple people with rasp, unfortunately. But it'll be fine. You're just plain magic. There's rasp. Vanish on you, and vanish on you. Quick is nice as well, whenever you get all your stuff kind of stacked up. And yes, we will be using Osmose whenever we don't. Yeah, we actually do all have Rasp. Okay. The main trick is to getting rid of his mana so that he can't do Ultima when he dies. And it's several thousand mana. Let's see, Osmose. There. So she'll just top off after doing Rasp. Yeah, it's pretty much a cheese strategy, but we just keep going until he runs out of mana. And I will scan to see just how close we are. I don't think we're anywhere close. I think we're maybe at about halfway. But now that we're invisible, we just can't be touched by him. 50,000 HP. God. We're not even close to it. Okay, so Rasp and Rasp. Oh, he only had... No, he has 50,000. Okay. But I don't think we would survive an Ultima. Celeste might. But the rest of them, I don't think so. Because Ultima pierces any kind of reflect or anything that you have, and it deals a ton of damage. And I think I should have sent my control on memory. Because this is going to take forever. If memory serves, X Zone prevents him from doing his death thing, so I'm going to try it. I don't think it works on him. I think he has death protection. But we'll throw it out there just in case. Yeah, he has death protection, I guarantee it. And I know that usually I did this fairly late before. Like 50 plus late, not just 30s late. So I could survive it, but that's like 4,000 some odd life. And yes, if you get up to like perfect stats, the game becomes a joke. Like you just can't imagine how easy it is to beat it whenever you're in level 99, highest stats as you can get. There's optimizations you can do to get your other stats up to max with the right Esper treatment as you go to high magic point, low whatchamacallits, low XP areas. I'm gonna scan him again. I want to see just how much progress we've made. I know I shouldn't be wasting a turn scanning, but I want to know how close I am. It's a pretty slow method, but works. Because if he can't cast it, he's not a danger. Yeah, we got through 10,000 so far. We're 1/5 of the way there. Yeah, I don't think Vanish ever works on him. But yeah, after we do this, we should be pretty quick on tearing him to pieces with just damage magic. But whenever we drop below 200 on any character, I'm going to do an Osmose. And I could do fast forward on the emulator, but that's also a pain in the butt. And I don't think anyone wants to hear what this sounds like fast forwarded. That's like a bunch of gerbils fighting each other in a pit. It's awful. I do wonder why they decided to call it Rasp. I mean, the word works, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't just come up with some kind of like fantasy name for it. Because the way I vision it is like they maybe chose it because the word rasp has a thing to do with like your voice going out. So you're basically draining them of their voice. But that's my thought on it. I don't know their actual motivation. He hasn't done anything in a minute, and it has me slightly worried. There he goes. Yeah, it's going to take probably about 15-20 minutes to completely rasp him down. Probably should have gone with some magic damage boost. I could, once we get down to about 10,000, I could start like punching him with other spells to just see how weak he is against them. And we could drop Quakes if we wanted to. Just to kind of finish him off at the end there. Just to make it impressive. Because I don't think he's flying. He's in fact just a recolor of the guy we encountered in the Magitech factory. So. Or was the Magitech factory guy a recolor of him? Telling for sure. Yeah, this would have been the perfect spot to have memory controls. Because it does take its fair share of time going down to that. Okay, so he's probably at about 32,000 now. Just a rough guess. I just don't trust myself to survive an Ultima. Is the thing. So we'll do a rasp and a scan again. We probably should do an Osmose in a little bit. There is actually a point where Osmose does more damage to his mana than... yeah. Than in a rasp. But it's several casts in because rasp is only 12. Thank you for the hydrate. How's your editing going, Gay Ablin? I have time to stop and take a drink and we don't even get all our spells done. Which one are you editing, by the way? I know you have a few that you have worked on before. Okay, so I think we might do an Osmose when we get below 300 instead of 200. Just so we have enough to actually fight him. Because once he's out of mana, we're having to use tinctures to get stuff back. I take tinctures. I'm so glad they changed them all to like types of ethers later on instead of just the weird stepping in this one is tincture, ether, X-ether, and they've kind of changed them in other games to ether, mid-ether, high ether. I don't know if they still have the X-ether, ether. A million different ways to pronounce that. The either or. To really piss people off. I should cast Jolem. Just to make people extremely angry at me. And I do think I might do like a series of streams, and I will probably regret it, where I go through and replay Diablo 2 again. Just so I have a dedicated, yes, we did it on stream, stop asking thing. Because I mean, I have full playthroughs of it, as you probably already know, on the main channel. I also have 1.5 million guides for it. But I still get told, you need to make more Diablo 2 content. There hasn't been a new update in shit over a year. There's only so many different ways I can describe random esoteric build number 7. I have literally played every build you can think of in that game. I enjoy playing it, but I don't have anything new to say about it as far as guides go. I mean, I could just keep rehashing the same thing over and over like reaction tubers do. That's one thing. I don't think I could be a reaction tuber. One, I'm very deadpan whenever it comes to reacting to things. Like, visually, I'm deadpan. And that is, oddly enough, one thing that I do call other people out on whenever they try to make reaction channels. Like, you've got to be able to emote. You've got to be able to inject comedy interest, something into it. Otherwise, you're just staring at a screen. I had one guy get really mad about the fact that I said, you need to emote more. I didn't even say it mean. And I have said stuff mean about it before. Okay. You need to osmose. Because all we can use is magic here. This guy can't be stolen from, direct attacked. We have to actually use magic, so we want to stay topped up on that. Grasp and scan. I have been. Mainly because I think I will die if I actually just straight up kill him, because he has the ability whenever he dies, he casts a thing called Ultima, which I'm sure you probably have a rough idea of what Ultima is by the name, but basically it does a massive amount of damage, bypasses any kind of reflect or anything like that. So I can't just protect myself from it. I can't vanish and X-zone him, which would be a way to do it without him getting a chance to use his on-death ability. But, yeah, we want Grasp. Yeah, this is a fight I was not looking forward to either way. Part of it was just the tower climb, but that's a thing that Mog helped us with. So that's a good thing. And I actually had a friend, by the way, believe it or not, back whenever this was relatively new, did go through 99 to everything, got perfect gear on everybody, perfect stats, perfect everything. And it just made the game not fun, because I actually fought Kefka like that. That was the first time I fought Kefka in the game. Do you think this game suffers from spell bloat? Not really. I mean, there's some like superfluous spells, but they're kind of the intermediaries rather than just a massive waste of time. It has a relatively good flow to spells if you roll your espers properly. And I forget the total count on spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It's got 54 spells total, which isn't that bad. The big complaint most people have is the characters start feeling samey. Thing is, because magic is extremely powerful in this game. It's not something that I can really ignore. It is something that is true. It definitely has the thing where like everybody starts just using magic and ignoring everything else. But it's still, if you use your abilities, they're actually a lot stronger than a lot of people realize, is what I'm trying to get at. There are reasons to use tools. Yeah, no game is perfect. This is my favorite game of all time, and it's not a 10 out of 10. There is no real 10 out of 10 game. If I say it's 10 out of 10, it's just because I'm appeasing somebody. I have a feeling that Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom would actually make me just upchuck, but yeah, it looks like a fun game. Not one I can play. I might risk it one of these days, but if they want to send me a press copy, I can definitely do some like simulation sickness testing on it. Free of charge. Rasp. But he's past the halfway point, so we've gotten over halfway. Yeah, this is probably going to be... This might be even longer than the battle with Kefka. For me, like if we're going by just absolute time. How is he looking? I think we're down to about 15k. I could be wrong. You need to drop an Osmose. You can keep rasping. Because we're getting close, I'm getting paranoid about running out of... He's my mana pool, so I need to not drain him completely until we get to the point where we're about to kill him. 13,000. Let's start whittling him down. Flare. I just need to keep track of his life and his mana now. Yeah, we don't have ultimate yet. We haven't cleaned out the shield. Let's see, it's only going to take maybe 10 casts to actually get him down into the danger zone. It's fine. I think it depends also on how you gauge Town 10, because you usually go by a game succeeding in exactly what it tries to do and doing that well. I mean, that is a factor in it for me, but 10 out of 10 would have to be it does it immaculately. There's not a single thing I can complain about, whether it's in niche or out of niche. Would be a 10 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10 is kind of like my upper limit for whole numbers. I'd probably do decimals if I was actually going to score by that. To you, that's a FTL is a 10 out of 10 because there's nothing that FTL that feels out of place or superfluous. I think the balancing is off in FTL, but that's my main complaint about it. It's a fun game, and it's a great concept. I think the balancing is a bit jank on it. There's stuff that you can just completely break as well. We'll go with a Rasp. I will Rasp and Scan. Just every now and then, I want to Rasp and Scan, make sure he doesn't drop below like 2k. Yeah, you can break any game. For me, it's more... A game should be playable and beatable by, like... Unless it's something like Dark Souls where that is the whole point of it. I think there should be a mode or method for somebody to go through and enjoy the game, even if they're not top tier elite skills kind of person. And honestly, Dark Souls and stuff, not that hard. It's pattern recognition. Some people are better at it than others, but the actual game itself is not unfair balanced. Okay. Yeah, we'll do double Rasp. This game actually isn't balanced super well either, but I think it's balanced better than a lot of other RPGs. Because a lot will go with either the... You've got to grind every so-and-so number of areas just to keep up with like what we expect you on. Or you need to... Or it's just a pushover after you get past the halfway point. I'm not saying every game should be able to. I think there should be methods for games to be enjoyed. unless it is like specifically meant to be a troll game. Like, I don't expect the guy Gaiden or anything like that to be just, oh, this is gonna be easy. Yeah. But there is a level of accessibility that should be considered. I'm not phrasing it well because my brain is not completely awake. Okay, we're gonna have everybody osmos up. You just did, so I'm gonna have you do a scan. Yeah, I'd have to sit down and like formulate my thoughts on it so I can actually phrase it properly when my brain is awake. I'm sure you know that feeling. Okay, 45,000 life. He's at 5,000 mana left. We're looking good on getting this guy through. Always perfectly articulate and never stumble. Isn't every normal person that way? Nobody ever has an off day. Just me. Okay, so I think we should be free to just rasp him down until we stop seeing mana come off of him. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to do to this guy? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it now, and it's gonna bother me for a bit. Basically, there is a proper way to balance a game. There are bad ways to balance a game. I don't think FTL really hit the mark on how to balance its genre, but it was one of the early entries into that whole genre. So I can't fault it for that. There's a lot of early entries into RPGs that could have been way better if they would have been balanced properly, but they were still learning. They were coming off of the D&D and arcade age of things. Older D&D, while fun in its own right, can be a holy slog. Just because of just how brutal it was. 1d4 emotional damage was enough to kill a wizard back then. Let's see how much you have left. Okay, 1,200? Cool. You don't think there's any roguelikes that have a perfect curve? The most popular one, Isaac, is so dull at the beginning of every one. Yeah. Once you get a run going, though, it's a ton of fun. It's just, I do agree. Like, once you're trying to find that initial randomization, it's a drain. Believe it or not, I actually like Binding of Isaac. I'm not great at it. I'm just okay. But I don't play it that often. And also, for some reason, the more and more I've been like playing games and streaming, the more and more I'm like just sliding back into RPGs and Metroidvanias. I always loved Metroidvanias. But yeah, the point is, all games have flaws. Balancing can be done wrong and be done right. It's just hard is not an excuse. Ha ha! We got him. I forgot that you didn't have to do his thing. Should I go learn Cure 3, Bolt 3, Ice 3? Got a Mega Elixir off of that. And we've succeeded. Now it's the long-ass walk down. And you can technically do that part and then come back for the treasures, but might as well get them on the way up. Do we actually want to encounter any of the enemies on here? Do I want to go for those ribbons? Not really. Maybe too close to the game, If you genuinely think it's flawless, you might need to watch some reviews to see what others think are the niggling issues. I mean, you're always going to find things to complain about. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a flaw if it doesn't impact your ability to play. And if I give something a 10 out of 10 and you hate it, that's no skin off my back, and it's no skin off your back. You just didn't like it. Same goes for the inverse. If somebody gives something a 1 out of 10, and there are actually, double standard here. If someone gives something a 1 out of 10 and they don't have a good foundation behind it, then I might have a gripe with them, like they didn't actually play it. But that said, I also have issues with people giving 10 out of 10s when they don't actually play through it. I'm not going to name names, but there was a reviewer of the physical version of Shadow Era, back whenever I actually played it before they had all the AI bullcrap and cryptocurrency in it. He played the physical version, and he didn't read the fucking rules, and he gave it, like, horrible, horrible scores. He said it was one of the worst TCGs he ever played. Of course it's gonna be if you don't read the freaking rules. I mean, is that a complicated thought? That you actually have to read the rules of how to play the dang game? Okay, so that's Doma. There's the house. There's the Velt. We could do Gao's thing. Okay. Oh, I need to get Gao in my party if I'm going to do it. But on the other end of the spectrum, whenever it was like a positive review, there was actually, and I actually liked the game in question. And this next one, I thought it was a good game. I agreed with their assessment that it was a good game. I didn't agree with how they got there. Basically, it was Long Gone Days, which is, it's not the best game ever, gonna change the world. It's a nice kind of take on the JRPG meets almost visual novel slash item collection almost kind of game. And it's got first person shooting things in it too, but they're not like run and gun, they're sniper things. But there's someone that I used to watch, I don't watch him anymore, that reviewed it and gave it all this praise, talking about the ending and all that. All their footage, hint, the ending wasn't out when they captured this footage. All their footage was from an old, like several year old early access version. So what it seems like happened is they played that early access version way back in the day, still had footage kicking around of it, saw that people were talking about the game, and slapped together a video saying basically the things they'd heard in other people's videos, and kind of conveying it to the experience they had with the early version, such as talking about how the skills work in it, which changed between those versions. And I would understand it if the video like released back then, but no. It released when the game released. Even though almost all the people I know of on YouTube who actually had a early access version of the game got press access as well, if they went and asked for it. Okay, we were wanting Gao. And we will go with Locke, I think? Celeste, Locke, and I think we'll go with Edgar or Strago. Since he's already equipped, we'll go with him. But yeah, that's always kind of bothered me a little bit. When people review things and don't actually cover the game. If you label it as a first impression, it's not as bad. Because then you at least acknowledge that, hey, I've only played a little bit of it. Or I've only done the first couple hours. There's a few people who do that exceptionally well. But these people passing it off as, I beat the game. No, you didn't. I can tell by your footage, the game wasn't even beatable when you captured it. But yeah. Volume of reviews is usually a good indicator of quality. It's an assumption, of course, but it's a safe one. To an extent, yeah. There's some exceptions. People like Mortismal. They label them as first impressions, so that's a good thing. So they do actually have the volume. I don't know how they beat all those games. 100% them, but Jesus. Oh, he has nothing. I'm going to go ahead and put him on Unicorn. He's our lowest level character. Yeah, just a sheer number of reviews can be a big indicator. There's also, oh god, speaking of bad reviews, there's also a trend going on with AI. And they're using the same like 3 or 4 AI voices that are a dead giveaway, but I'm sure it's happening with people not using those voices. It's kind of like, oh, the AI with the 6 fingers on one hand, yada, yada, yada kind of thing, or 20 million fingers on one hand. That's just the crap AI doing that. So the ones using the same 3 to 4 voices are chances are the same crap AI doing game reviews. But what they do is they basically ingest all the reviews from day one, grab some random footage off of YouTube, or even just someone else's entire review footage, and slap the voice over it with nonsensical rants. Which, yes, my rants are nonsensical too, but I usually at least try to have a point. But theirs actually don't even correlate to the game. It's definitely like Google AI level ingestion, where they tell you to put paste on pizza levels. Thicken it. Thicken the cheese with paste. Because they pulled that, just happened to pull that from a photography thing rather than an actual cooking thing. Which, yes, you do use not safe for eating stuff to make fake food for commercials. I don't think the merchant guy comes. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, so we have Gao. I find it hilarious you can go and see this guy beforehand, but let's go on in. Thanks for indulging my rambles. Okay, go unless you're a repair person. What? Haven't seen any skilled repair people in ages. I forget how I do this one. Yay, you use the lurk command. The first one with lurk points. Too bad you can't do anything with them yet. I forget if there's more we can do there besides getting that random little bit of dialogue. Where is it? Okay, so that's the world of balance. We do need to get a save in his thing. There we go. While in the area. Yeah, it's just a little scene. Okay, Sabin and Gao, the rest of your crew will have a little scene. Oh, we need Locke and Edgar. Okay. I think that works in this version. I'm gonna double check. I've had food sitting in front of me for 2 hours and I haven't finished it. That tells you how engaged I was with ranting. Haven't even finished my coffee. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap to Locke, Edgar, Gao. Don't want you in there. We'll go with Celeste. I like having Celeste in the party. There. Now we actually have a party that should comment on it. I don't remember whether that's in this version, though. It is his father. I just don't remember too much else. Okay, so let's go here. Let's save. Just in case we get an encounter. We aren't completely screwed. Yeah, save up just in case. And do I need to really grind for the final time? Not really. It's possible to go through there with the junk team. But either way, it's fine. I should try speedrunning this, like, glitchless, but not right away. Go, unless you're a repair person. What? I haven't seen any skilled repair people in ages. Only approach him from the front. I thought we had like a scene with him. I think they might have just added that in the later versions, unfortunately. That's a shame. They blur together after a while. Oh god, we've got to fight. I don't want to fight. I should show off the dinosaurs though. Hi guys, how you doing? Magic. X Zone. X Magic. Just dub all the X Zones on him. It works. Oh god, I forgot he was super low level. I don't think the cats can be X Zoned. There should be a scene with him even on the SNES version. Hello, how's it going? My brain is just like, that works. Yeah, I thought there should be a scene, but we haven't gotten one. I mean, we do get the, like, what? But the versions do blur together for me. It's been a few years. And I didn't usually go for that. And since he was unequipped, he's just going to get murked right away. Let's switch to an actual team that can show off the dinosaurs. Unfortunately, today is going to be a relatively short stream. Because, yeah, family's coming over and that tends to just tank my bandwidth. It's not that they can't keep themselves entertained. It's just I need bandwidth to actually stream. Okay. Change party members. Yes. Let's show off the dinosaurs. But hopefully everything is going right for you, Athero. Let's go ahead and drop that. You. I think we go... For this thing, we do want a relatively decent group. And I'll go ahead and get Saban because we actually need to go get his thing as well. Because we need to go get his ultimate blitz thing. Not just yet. We need to unequip and equip these because dinosaurs are strong. Just naturally. Celeste is probably my #1 pick for party members, though. I don't think I'm going to bother working towards Meteo, or even Ultima for that matter, in the long run. It's just something that I want to get the items for. And yes, we did end up sacrificing Ragnarok, and I regret it, but... What were you working on? Drain? Oh, haste. You are on Palador. Whip it. You were on... You were learning Doom. I don't really care about that much. But we'll get it anyway. Because we're strong enough to actually handle it. We just need to put the crap party members with Mog and have him walk them through. Sorry about that. And I will equip them up and all that fun stuff up here. Relic-wise, she's got gem box and beads, which is fine. You've got Zephyr Cape, which we don't really need. We need the better blocking thing. It's going to be... Actually, no, Zephyr Cape is the right one. Edgar, probably just going to do running shoes. We could do an offering build on one of the characters as well. Just to kind of show it off. You know what? Let's do that real quick. I'll have you be mildly derpy for a little while. Genji gloves. He's not the best person for it, but it's fine. Okay. As far as the head, we'll go with Regal Crown. And you're fine with that. Because I'm not too concerned about too many things here. It's just, we've got to go out there and actually show them off. I think the economizer one we want. Which one of you has the economizer? Can't remember if it's the Brachiosaur or the Tyrannosaur. One of them. Yeah, we go to the forest. I think it's the forest to the east of here. This one right here. Land just outside of it, so we don't end up hating our lives. Save, of course. Let's see. Do they have anything we need to be afraid of? Not really. We can learn Discord and Arrow from it, but I think we're not really concerned about that. White Wind is possible to learn here from Sprinters, but it's the people out in the actual place where we land, not out in the woods. The woods is the dinosaur area. So let's go ahead and smack them around a little bit. Come on, give me a real fight. And I think we've actually gotten pretty much everything we can without going into Kefka's Tower. Well, fight me too, game. Okay, so magic. Where is it? There it is. Vanish. Tools, and we're going to go ahead and... I forget what Air Anchor does specifically. I remember it being, like, completely freaking broken. Doom on you. And we'll vanish you. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. That might actually kill us. Yup. Oh, lordy. Life 2 on you. Meteor's a bitch. Don't get me wrong. It's gnarly. Is he gonna Meteor again? Okay, thank God. Yeah, Meteor is a royal freaking nightmare. And I'm gonna actually do X Magic. We'll do Life 2 on you. And then Doom. Just so we get all the characters boosted by it. I should probably have done some stealing at the beginning of this. They don't have... I mean, we can get ribbons from the Brachiosaurs. But, yeah. 5 magic, Sabin gained a level, Edgar gained a level, Locke gained a level. Imp Halberds! Yay! Yeah, they drop the imp things. I think they drop... I think you can steal the imp armors from them. Which is one way to kind of mess around with Gao. I could be misremembering that. Let's save. I want to get the Brachiosaur. Because I want to see if I remember it being... What's up? Ah. Let's go out of that. Let's see. I should probably tent up, but I think we'll be fine. I just want the Brachiosaur before we leave. It's going pretty good, Games for You. Relatively short stream today just because I have things I need to get done, but he's going to meteor us, isn't he? Nope. Okay. Noise Blaster. I don't think it actually works on them, but we'll try it. Yeah, it does not. So we are going to vanish with you. And you are going to do... Doom. And I don't think it's going to do anything, but we'll drop an Osmos just in case. I think he tried to use just a normal attack on her and she blocked. But yeah, we're trying to get a Brachiosaur before this stream ends. Just so I can try my hand at getting an economizer, maybe. It's a rare drop, too, if memory serves. So I don't think we're going to just straight up get it right away. It's going to be something I'm going to have to do a bit of grinding for. Just fine. I should probably slap on back guard so we don't get another one of those little pincer attacks. Who should I put it on? I don't know. Oh, you. I completely forgot. Need your thievy stuff going. And you're going to go ahead and equip the back guard. If I can find it in the massive list of garbage. There it is. And we keep forgetting to actually show him attacking with that. It's fun. He started making a second game called Sinbad and the Six Thieves. Cool. Wait a minute, isn't it Sinbad and the Seven Thieves? Isn't that the original story? Could be misremembered. Oh, this does not work on them. Okay, fine. Well, we're going to show him off. Here comes 8 attacks. X magic. We are going to go... She is getting a little bit low. I think we can get away with this. Tools. Oh, Jesus. Did we not equip anything on him? We did equip stuff on him. He's just taking a ton of damage. Because he's weak. Sabin is a weak little squishy man. These guys actually do a ton of damage. It's not him being weak. Okay, so X magic. Go for Osmos. Top off. I can find it on my list. Do a vanish. I do like that we eventually become sustainable. You don't know there's an Alibaba and the 40 Thieves? I would need to actually like sit down and double check on it. Drill the... Oh, shit. Haha. I'm so glad they don't have the 50,000 freaking mana other ones do. Okay, yeah. Bunch of levels off those guys. We're just not going to get the Brachiosaur, are we? Sinbad. Oh, it's Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas that I was thinking of. It was a movie from 2003. And for some reason, I think I remember it because of a friend's kid liking it. I would have been, God, 20 then? 20-something? I would have to sit down and math it. I still have not finished consuming my coffee, so I'm like maybe 70% awake. So, that's just part of life. We're just getting Tyrannos. All we can seem to get. Capture. Magic. Let's go with Cure 2 on yourself. Tools. Let's go with Chainsaw. Maybe we'll get an insta-kill. Nope. I was hoping we would, but... With X Magic, by the way, completely broken. Always has been. So is Meteor on our poor, scrawny asses. Drop out Cure 3. That should actually either top us off or get us damn close. Okay, tool-wise, drill. Yeah, it's several thousand. Ice miss. You know what, since we need to mix it up just a little bit, let's Ice 3 you twice. We'll kill one without using Doom. Story goes with Sinbad and the Six Thieves like this. Is the Sultan's kingdom being robbed by 6 thieves in Arabia. Sinbad, a former thief who robbed the Sultan many times, goes on a quest to defeat the 6 thieves in order to marry the Sultan's daughter. Ah. Almost like a more combat kind of focused, like a proper game play loop focused take on Aladdin. Because the Aladdin video game definitely wasn't about Aladdin. It was about hopping around on platforms. But the Aladdin kind of show. We're going on a quest. In this case, it's to defeat the 6 thieves to marry the princess. Which is kind of a cool one. I like that. I approve. Okay, so skill-wise, I think we may have learned spells. Okay, you're learning that still. You've finished learning that, so we were wasting time. I think the next thing for him is probably Phoenix. You learned yours? Not yet. He has. So, next thing he needs to learn is how to murder. He needs to learn something useful. Question is what? You know what? You're going to go ahead and grab Quick. Quick is a very strong skill as well. Okay, let's try a few more times to get the Brachiosaur. We want to fight it, because it is probably the most important thing for us to deal with. If we want to be completely overpowered. I don't know if I necessarily want to be completely overpowered for the tower. I could try for it. We still have one more Esper left to get. We'll get him when we're there. By defeating the dragons. And that has a ×10 to get Meteor. So we'll get Meteor probably on one person. We're probably not going to bother getting Murton, because that's a ×1. Same Esper. Okay, so Cure 3. Actually, no. Just make them end. Okay, so you get Magic. You should have Vanish as well, because you have a lot of support spells. They are just really brutal today. Okay, time for the Dooms. Double Doom. It's Doom 2. Haha. I like murdering them like that. But yeah, this is a really good place to level up. Really good place to get your skills prepped. You do have to be careful because they will murk you. Unlike the things that are down in Zozo. Zozo is the mindless grind spot for me. This is the mindful grind spot for me. Okay, so skill-wise, we still haven't gotten a Brachiosaur. Because game hates me. It's just how it rolls. Okay, you learned all your stuff from that. I think I will go ahead and finish off. I don't really want Drain. I don't care about Drain. It's one of those spells that, yeah, it's a cool concept. It is in every game that it's in. It's a cool concept. But it's not something we particularly need. Because it's not going to be used on any enemies we have left. It's not broken. It's not gimmicky. Generally, World of Balance has some places it's useful-ish in, but generally, if we're going to be leeching something off them, we're going to be osmosing instead. And just casting Cure. Give me the Brachiosaurus, please. We'll give it one more fight, and then we'll get Sabin's ultimate. Sabin. Sabin. There we go. It took about 12 tries. We're just not going to get one today. You son of a butt. Okay, fine. Whatever you dorks want. Vanish on you. Doom? Drain is kind of broken in Final Fantasy V with Mystic Knight. Yeah. Gablin is a huge... Oh, Jesus. Gablin is a huge Final Fantasy V fan. For those that are curious. Unfortunately, we don't have Life 2 on Edgar. Okay, thankfully that didn't cast that, so we'll do Life 2 on you. And Doom on you. I do need to actually cover that game as well. Maybe I'll bring Gablin in to be a backseat gamer for it. If Gablin's up for that. Because I remember, if you think I forgot a lot about this, I have forgotten even more about Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy V was a ton of fun for me, but I don't remember much past the first half. I know I've beaten it once, because I had it on PlayStation and I beat all the PlayStation versions of Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. Because I wanted to unlock all of the... If we actually get into this window... Okay, we saved. We saved slotted. I think it's H to do this. Yeah, it is. But On the physical version, I actually have this still on a memory card. Speaking of which, I do eventually need to not figure out, I know how to do it. Get off my ass and actually set up the capture card, because I have a big old bag of memory cards that I haven't actually tested. Got them for like $5. So 90% of them probably don't work, but I want to see what's on them. Generally, you'll find bulk buyers of those. I don't know why people didn't actually pick it up. But I got lucky and got it for super cheap. And yeah, there's a bonus thing here. Gonna say nothing in there because we haven't beaten the game yet. But you unlock various kind of things, and that's why I beat all of them. Because I wanted to see the concept art and stuff like that. But yeah. What was I going on about? Oh yeah, the cards. I eventually need to go through and see what's on those, because I think that'd be an interesting video as well. Kind of archive diving. See if I can guess which games they all go to. Just by the icons. There are a few of the multi-slot memory cards in there as well, the ones where you have to press the buttons. But yeah, usually people pick them up so they can do, like the PlayStation 2 one specifically, they pick up because they want to do the hacking of the PS2 to make it an emulation machine. And I should have healed up before coming in here. Magic, Cure 2, Magic, Vanish on you, X Magic, Doom. And I don't think we're going to get a Doom on them. So let's do a Vanish on you. Oh, as far as your question, Gablin, I think you guys already did the one I was thinking of, which would have been Twins. Or Kindergarten Cop. I think those would be like two of the first ones they'd actually pick up. Oh, do we? Oh, that's the wrong spell. I meant to put it on life. That's going to be a waste of mana. X Magic. Life 2. Do we actually have enough to do both of them? Life 2 is 60. We don't. We're 3 mana short. So I guess, so that's, yeah, Life 2 is 60. We need something that's under 30. I think that's going to be Cure 2. Yep. That's all we can do. Cure 2. Life 2. Life 2 maxes out anyway, so we might as well do it in this order. Doom. I don't think I want to turn him to stone. Okay, but now that we've done that, we've tried for Brachiosaurus, we'll eventually come back and get it. In one of these, although it's not entirely necessary, we'll come back and get it eventually. But, yeah. Let's go get him his skill. We'll just tent it up. Time to pinch a tent in the woods. These tasted like crap warm. They taste even worse cold. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, translate that closed captions. Okay, Sabin. We need you. Trying to remember where it's at. Okay, so there's the town on the southern continent. There's Narsh up there. There's the Serpent Trench there. I think it's this one. Question is, where is... I need to go double check where this is, because I actually have forgotten. My brain does not remember 90% of things. Okay, World of Ruin. It's going to be down there. Ways of the Bushido is not something you need. Yeah, that's the one we already did. We need Sabin's. There it is, Duncan's house. Oh, it's north of Narsh now. Okay. Find the cabin, we go here. And it's going to be in these little woods. I didn't even notice them, even though we flew over them several times. Yeah, this is where the house of his teacher was. It moved whenever the apocalypse came. Okay. Duncan will train Sabin, teach him the ultimate Blitz Phantom Rush. Hi. Duncan! Why the surprise face? Did you think I'd gone? Duncan, I'm so glad you're safe. Whoa, Sabin, this can't be tears. I mean, you did kill Duncan's son. Nothing happened to me. The earth yawned right open to take me, but I scrambled to safety. It is now time to complete your training. We use these new skills to smash Kefka. I don't know why I read technique in there. Put him up. And I'm glad that they used the, like, thuds and whoosh noises rather than the clangs of swords, like they usually do when people are fighting. And we probably should have gotten this earlier as well, because it's a simple one that doesn't take any effort on our part. Ta-da! I call this the Bum Rush. It's called Phantom Rush in future versions. Go, give Kefka the boot. Or the fist. I like our weird little victory poses. They make me happy on the inside. Cough, wheeze. Don't worry about me. Go destroy Kefka. I'm gonna take a nap in your beds. I think it's the one on the left we can sleep in. Nope. I thought we could sleep in one of them, but I guess I am wrong. Duncan is dying. Wonder if he's gonna die in Idaho. Congratulations for those of you that get that stupid reference. But on that note, since we've kind of rounded everything up, all that's left is Kefka's Tower. That's going to be a stream of its own because I don't have time today. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out, and I will see you guys next time, probably on Saturday is probably going to be the next stream. If not Saturday, then Monday, because Monday through Thursday is my normal stream schedule. But Saturday and Sunday are, if I have time and I have the energy, I stream as well. So see you guys next time.